Hi everybody, my name is Will. I am an A1C in the United States Air Force, and today I'm going to be talking about what you should consider before you join the military. Although I'm in the Air Force, this advice would be useful to anyone that's considering joining in the near future. So before I get into the meat and potatoes of everything, I want to start off by saying none of my opinions reflect the DoD. So for starters, the military can be very beneficial, not only for a solid career, but outside the military, it will be great for your resume. In addition to those two things, it really does make you grow as a person. Now let's talk about what I mean by these things. So the military will give you a great career. There's a lot of people that do retire from the military, and the reason for this is because it really does provide a lot of good opportunities for you while you're in. And if you stack all your cards right, you could become very successful while being in the military. That being said, not everybody joins the military and wants to stay in. So that's when that experience kicks in, and you'll be able to list out on your resume, and it'll look pretty good to your potential employers. And aside from all those benefits, you will grow as a person. Whether you want to or not, it will change you in some aspect of your life. Whether you have better time management, whether you're paying more attention to detail, learning how to adjust on the spot, understanding how to work as a team. That one's huge. That's something you learn straight out of BMT. Bottom line is it will make you grow. One thing I would really encourage you to do if you're serious about joining the military is taking your time to do your job research. Because honestly, I've seen a lot of people just grab the first job they got because they wanted to ship out really quick or whatever the reason may be. And I don't really encourage that, and here's why. So when you join the military, you're going to sign a 4-year contract. There's no getting out of that bad boy. Whether you like your job or not, you're going to have to do it for 4 whole years unless you cross train or something like that. But what I'm trying to say is pick a job that you're truly interested in, or a job that you can see yourself doing in the outside. Because like I said at the beginning, it could build your resume, but it also could be a good career. So if you want to join, take your time and do your research on all the jobs and really think about the next 4 years of your life. You don't want to get a job in something that you don't want to do in the outside, because then you're going to be like, I just wasted that time. For me, I got a media strategies degree in college. I came in and I'm a public affairs specialist. So not only do I have a degree in media strategies, but I have work experience that correlates with my degree. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. You have to pick something that aligns with what you want to do. For all the people who want to go to security forces, do you want to be in law enforcement? For all the people that go in maintenance, is that something you see you doing in the next 5-10 years? Or say you want to go medical, is that something you really want to do? Because the Air Force could allow you to have a great career, whether it's in the Air Force or out of the Air Force, because it builds that experience and it looks good. What I'm trying to say here is just take your time and do your research and really figure out what you want to do. Maybe you don't know what you want to do for the rest of your life, and that's understandable. I don't think any of us really do know, but at least pick something that you'll enjoy doing for 4 to 6 years, because that's the length of the contract. And like I said just a second ago, you can't quit this bad boy. You are locked in. Now another tip for you is to be financially smart early on. I see a lot of young mosquito wings spending their money on crazy things. They're buying all those fancy clothes, they're buying all this crazy stuff, going drinking every weekend. You know, people get cars with high interest rates, and like people laugh at that, but that's something serious. You don't want to be that airman. I'm not saying don't live your life. All I'm saying is be smart with your finances and build those habits. Like, you want to have good habits. Being broke never feels good. It could cause mental breakdowns, depression, bad breakups, you name it. Finances are super important. So I encourage you to get on top of it early on in your career and start building those habits to being successful. This way, if you feel like the military is not for you, at least you saved up your money and you can get out comfortably. It's not something you're really going to have to worry about, And that's something I think that's important. You never should feel stuck. Taking the time to educate yourself on finances is really important. It wasn't until I read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki that I really started understanding how to be more financially literate. I would just encourage you to do a lot of research. Try to take the time to educate yourself as much as possible, because it is important. You do not want to bury yourself in the hole early on in your career. So if you're thinking about joining the military, I would highly recommend you pick a job that you're interested in and is transferable to something you want to do in the outside. And be financially smart early on in your career. Me personally, I've gotten everything I wanted from the military, honestly. And it's only about to be my 2nd year. I've gotten to travel, I've been on TDYs, I'm stationed in Japan right right now. So it's really been good to me, honestly. It really has. I'm not lying. But I continue being financially smart with my money. I continue to try to grow as much as possible. And I picked a job that I wanted. And most importantly, I picked a job that I was interested in and could be transferable. And if you take anything from my advice today, please listen to that. Please. So good luck to all y'all looking to join. I hope you get everything you want out of it. And we'll see you next time.